Bro, there's a baddie over there.
Man, you shouldn't be talking about girls like that. They're just trying to get a workout.
There's a guy with the fatty over there.
Gyms. The place where people go to willingly suffer. You're probably thinking, who would go to willingly suffer? Well, lots of people actually. They could be there because their ex-girlfriend cheated on them with someone that looks like this. Or maybe they just want to flat out improve themselves. Either way, the gym is a place where people go to feel better. To most even, it's their happy place. I know a lot of people go to let off some anger, and I'm not gonna lie, it's really therapeutic. But with all the people that go to the gyms, there are bound to be those that stick out, good or bad. Like the caffeine addict. I used to be one of these, and I'm like 3 days sober while making this video. Jeez, why am I talking about this like I'm putting black tar heroin or some shit? Anyways, I know a couple people at my gym that always have caffeine running in their veins. I always ask how much caffeine they took, and they'll say some atrocious number like,
yeah, I took 800 milligrams of caffeine.
What the hell?
but they never feel anything when they take it. What makes them more silly though is the fact that the pre-workouts they take will have the most outlandish, eccentric, zany names I've ever heard, called nuclear asshole or something. One step above caffeine though is DMAA. If you don't know what this is, it's basically caffeine on crack. It's a banned ingredient in dietary products based off of my 10 seconds of research. And whenever you purchase them, they give you this microscopic scoop. And that's just one serving size. Man, I can't imagine the people that use regular scoops on this. They had to like ascend to another dimension or something. Maybe they just died. One of the other types of people that tend to stick out is the influencer. These people go one of two ways. They are either down to earth, normal people that just like to post videos on themselves in the gym, or they're extremely entitled gym goers that will get mad if someone walks in front of their camera, or just looks in their general direction. And I know I keep mentioning this girl right here, but she's the prime example of what not to be when wanting to pursue an influencer career. I also can't get over the fact that she called herself an underage 21-year-old. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I think OnlyFans made her dumber. But these so-called influencers usually tend to stick out because they bring a whole movie set with them to the gym. And it's raps once you look in their general direction. Consider your career over if you even glance at them. What's crazy though is the fact that this started to become trending again. But the types of influencers that get a whole number of emotions whenever someone looks in their general direction are so hooked on being the victim and getting attention from it. I swear, I might have to start bringing a folding cane and sunglasses with me in case I ever come across one of these people. But if you want to hear more about these influencers, I'd recommend looking at my Duality of Influencers video. Next up, we have the phone guy. Now these people are probably the most annoying ones I'm gonna mention because if you go to a small gym like I do, there's basically one of each essential machine. Whether it's a leg press or lat pull down machines, these people are the ones that take that machine and never use it because they're always on their damn phone. This is by far one of the worst types of people to walk into the gym because what's the point of going if you're barely gonna put some work in? I will admit though, I am somewhat guilty of this mainly because I write my scripts when I work out, but in the end, I always get a good workout in. And now we have the smelly people. You might as well call it a day if there's someone like this in your gym, because it just ruins the whole mood, to be honest. Imagine heavy lifting, breathing in through your nostrils, just to have your nose hairs burn off from a pungent smell coming from someone. It could be that they put on too much body spray, or maybe they just genuinely smell bad and is oblivious to it. It's even worse if they take up the machine or bench right next to you, because you either have to endure it or move on to something else completely. Even in the making of this script, it smells like anchovies in here. And I hope to God it's not what I think I'm smelling. But I always like to put on deodorant and brush my teeth before I go to the gym, because of the fear that I will smell bad. But it's a good problem to have, if anything. And then we have the ego lifters. If you don't know what ego lifters are, they're basically people that try to lift as heavy as possible, regardless of form. The perfect example is this video right here. When you're exercising, form is the most important thing, because in some workouts like a deadlift, it can injure you if you do something wrong. It explains why a lot of people get back pain doing deadlifts. This isn't really considered ego lifting, but I remember seeing this one guy on the leg press machine. And the most important rule for the leg press is, do not lock your knees. Lo and behold, this guy's on the leg press machine, exploding the weight up, catching the weight by locking his knees. And I can guarantee that if he added one more plate, he for sure would have injured himself. I also want to mention how some of them will make fun of you for lifting light. They'll say something along the lines of,
bro, you're weak, you could go heavier.
But no, if you were light on your reps, maybe you could actually get some progress. There was an incident that was somewhat related to this. I was doing sets of lat pull downs with my cousin, and behind us is a free weights section. There was this one guy that was struggling doing the dumbbell incline bench press. Jeez, that's a mouthful. And he was clearly gonna hurt himself. I then put my hands underneath his elbows to make the weight lighter for him, but he couldn't go up anymore because he was so tired. So then I decided to take the weight out of his hands, and he gets mad at me and he tells me,
I had that, bro.
and I was like, well, there's always the next time. Next up, we have the eaters. And these people are basically the ones that always have food with them while at the gym. These people will bring a whole 5-course meal with them and get in a couple of bites in between their sets. There's this one guy I know that brought some food with him to the gym. It was some wings from Buffalo Wild Wings. But the thing is, we don't live anywhere near Buffalo Wild Wings. Not to mention how my gym is right next to a McDonald's, Taco Bell, Starbucks, and an ice cream place, which is pretty weird to be honest, but that's the US for you. And while you see the people I talked about pretty regularly, there are those that only show up in the beginning of the year. That being New Year's resolutioners. These are the type of people that say, New Year, new me. Like bro. At the beginning of 2023, my local gym was packed with people doing the most atrocious workouts. And not to mention how they think going to the gym will get them their dream body, which is not how that works. And I don't like to be that, actually kind of guy, but if you want to get results from the gym, you need to eat better as well. Especially in the US where you have shit like Red 40 and, I don't know, meth in most of our food, which are also highly processed that make it addicting and really bad for you in general. And it's hard to maintain a good diet, but I don't really have any other advice than eat healthy foods you enjoy. In other words, don't be scared to start no matter the year. It's just a matter of being consistent. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I procrastinated the hell out of this video. But thank you guys so much for 500 subscribers. It is incredible how fast we are growing. And now my next goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers and be able to get monetized. And remember to have a good day or night wherever you're from.
One time I came so hard I thought I died.
How are you? Wine some.
Wait, hopefully nothing bad.